And now I'll have some words by former Chief Kendall Pals.
Good morning, everyone. Some people may feel uncomfortable with even using that word good in describing this morning. But today is not a day to reflect on the sad and unnecessary events of the evening of September 13th. But today is a day to reflect on the 33 plus years prior to that date, and on tomorrow, next week, and beyond. Well, who is Kevin Cram? Many would describe him as a public servant, a police officer, a criminal investigator, a husband, father, son, and brother. Well, that's a wonderful description of him, but that's not really who he is. That's what he is. So who is Kevin Cram? He's a human being, and a wonderful human being at that. As we all congregate here this morning, please think of one word that you think best describes him. Terms probably come to mind is quiet, kind, respectful, caring, dedicated, helpful, disciplined, friendly, and honest. I know that Kevin understood the fundamentals of life in its simplest form. He understood that being successful in life's missions can best be achieved by being a moral and ethical human first. Laura, Mark, Steve, Randy, and all the other family members, you have probably been asked by many in the last few days, how can I help? Not necessarily an easy question to answer. Certainly the caring words, monetary gifts, and people's presence here today are very important. But what better way to honor another person than to carry on their life's mission? To live the life that Kevin lived during his 33 years with us. Undoubtedly, those are the principles that he learned being raised in the Cram family and by growing up in the Corwith area. Kind, caring, respectful, making time for others, whether it's being supportive to someone on their bad day, visiting a lonely neighbor, making time to see someone that's confined to a nursing home, treating a homeless person with respect, or making time and making a child's day by being their hero. Yes, living the life that Kevin did. And yes, Kevin happened to be a police officer, a public servant. So what is a public servant? Is it someone that merely wears the uniform? Well, of course not. The true public servant serves humanity with dedication, energy, a great sense of right and wrong, and yes, willing to make the incredible sacrifices for the betterment of others. The professional life that Kevin lived. Right here in Algona, we've experienced a large law enforcement presence during the past week. officers making sacrifices for others who are mostly strangers. The heavy presence is quite apparent in this gymnasium today. The amount of sacrifices made in the past by those men and women is incredible. So why did they choose to drive to Algona today? To show their support to our community, show their support to the local law enforcement, and to Laura and the boys, to Mark, Steve, Randy, and the entire family. That would have been the support, the type of support that Kevin would have offered. These officers are here to honor Kevin. So how can they best do that? There's no better way to honor our friend than being the professional that he was. So how can we best describe Kevin as a law enforcement officer? Not an easy thing to do in a sentence or two, but let me try. People have heard me say for the past few years that Kevin Cram is one of the very best law enforcement officers in this entire area. Somebody that could have worked anywhere, but chose to do it right here in a place called home, in front of friends, family, and a whole lot of special people. Kevin can best be described as an officer that took his responsibilities seriously, didn't shy away from difficult tasks, helped others in their greatest time of need, always strived to achieve a higher level, never forgot who he worked for, and simply did the right things for the right reasons. I realize from my own personal experiences, Kevin was an administrator's dream employee. I know that's a view that is shared by the entire Algona Police Department and by the Kossuth County Sheriff's Department. So Kevin, we need your help today. So many of us don't know what to say. We don't know what to do, and we don't know how to act. I know if you were able, you would perk up, give us that smile of yours, a short laugh or chuckle. You would tell us that you wouldn't want us to live our lives today. That it's okay to smile, it's okay to laugh, and yes, it's okay to live. So Kevin, my friend, as you embark on that long and glorious journey, we collectively today want you to know that you made a difference in life. You really, truly made a difference.